Let's see if anything weird happens. I tell the tales of weirdness that has been going on since the last time I made a video. So, first of all, I guess the most recent thing, I was reading Nigel Pennick's Dragons of the West, which I'll put a picture of. And he talks about an Old Norse word called Ormbedr. Of course, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I just got Jesse Byack's Old Norse, so hopefully that'll help my pronunciation. I've always been really terrible with that, especially being an only English speaker, unfortunately. But I plan to change that. Now, that being said, so I've got a little lizard that came in through a crack in my window yesterday. Several things weird about that. I was honoring someone that had passed away, unfortunately, but as that happened, I had a bird sit next to me, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty close, and then later in the day I had that happen again. That doesn't usually happen, but, you know, of course, not every weird thing's that weird. But so then I come inside later that day. There's a hole in the window, and bees come in. I get them out without killing them, and you know, bees, of course, yeah, can symbolize Desir, our female ancestors, in physical manifestation. So I had that, and then the lizard comes in today. There's the sun, and yeah, so now I've got an Ormbedr. I've got a worm's bed, or a dragon's nest, which is used for gold, apparently, as Nigel Pennick said, in old folk traditions and whatnot. I've hurt my right hand again from doing my job, and so my left hand has again become strong, which is weird for a couple of reasons, one of which only I'll mention is that, of course, Tyr giving his hand to Fenrir, the beast, and actually Nigel Pennick talks about a dragon standing for a beast in his book, but that's all I'm going to say because you need to get that book. It's really very interesting, and I'm actually just noticing again how my beard is going to become more Merlin-like right soon. So I'm excited about that, I suppose. And yes, you can tell how happy I am. There's many reasons for this, but again, only a few I will get into, folks. Yes, it's a beautiful day in the hot desert. It has been about 38 Celsius, about 100 degrees Fahrenheit here. So I've been going to sleep about midnight, to be honest with you. It's quite warm, but that's okay. And I've got a bunch of books, so I've been reading and trying not to even put weight on my hand. I can't even take my dog for a walk right now. But I'm going to try chicken bone broth. Now, my friend tells me about this, and he says how he was reading some study about how salamanders grow their tendons back and how humans can do the same thing. So, well, you know how that goes. Because I was starting to work out again, do push-ups, even jumping jacks. I was feeling great, and I do feel great. My body feels great besides my hand. And my hand feels pretty much like, I mean, I don't know. I've never broke my hand, but it is essentially broken. I almost dropped a bowl of cereal yesterday. So, yeah, it's not good as far as that goes, but I can hold books so I can read. Anyways, though, and then some of the weird happenings shall be kept secret, like the runes, right? For only us to win, for only maybe close friends to discuss that with. But that's okay. I've give the gist of it. And then, oh yes, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. I go down to my well the other day. I know I put a video with some kind of guts my cat got. Well, we have 10 cats, I think. 10 or 11, I can't even remember, honestly. Just had kitties. So, but I go down to the well, which wells are known to be strange in mythology and whatnot. I go down to the well. I have a weird feeling. And a rabbit jumps out. There's a snake who has been partially gutted. And I'm thinking, man, that's weird. And I've had another happening like this earlier. Maybe I'll get into that another time, because it's a bit of a story. But I don't know if rabbits are eating the snakes or what. But anyways, it jumped away. And then, so I'm going down. And I still have a kind of creepy feeling. And there's a frickin', I kid you not, there's a head, and that's why I'm not even gonna show it. There's a damn head of like a gopher or something right by the, well, like someone set it up, man. It looks like a frickin' Hollywood, you know, satanic video, and obviously I swear on my life it would never be me. I love animals. I would never do that. But, oh man, I about barfed. It was really bad. It was raunchy. And today, there's been 2 piles of guts. My cats don't even eat the damn things they kill sometimes, which sucks. I actually feel really like that's out of nature. And Varg Vikernes was talking about that before they kicked him off YouTube for other reasons. Yeah, he just talks about how, like, cats, if you have an outside cat and you don't pay attention to what it does throw the ecosystem out of balance, and I do agree with that. Although, as evidenced with the lizard in my kitchen, my Ormbedr, there is definitely still lizards blossoming. Nature finds a way, and also we've had some cats get taken by nature too, so, you know, always a way to find a balance until things will be out of balance until nature does that. But anyways, that's some of my weird happenings that have been going on since the last video I made. And also, like, I'm not going to be able to edit as much, do the fancy, because my hand. So that sucks, because I actually was just starting to do more with that, or, you know, learning to do more with that. But that's okay. You know what? Everything happens for a reason, and you just got to go with it. And I got lots of books over the summer, so I have lots of reading to catch up on. I'm excited about that. It'll lessen my writing, but luckily there's talk to text, so I think I'll be utilizing that. And it seems to work pretty okay, except for you have to touch it to start it, touch it to stop it, and I'm thinking, it's almost a good idea, you know, they've got it pretty well down. And then another part of me, like the conspiracy theories, like, they're recording my voice and using it for voice recognition, or, you know, something. Which maybe they are. I don't know who would want to recognize my voice, but you know, no gold yet for to steal from me from the Ormbedr. But anyways, hope everyone's having a great day and not melting in the sun. Farewell, read a lot. Post-production, one thing I forgot. I was actually in the kitchen too, and I stepped on an invisible thing. I kid you not. There was no animals. It was impossible for anything to be there. It felt about as thick as, say, a speed bump. And, I almost fell. My mom saw it too. I was stepping back and bam, stepped on something like I didn't want to squish whatever the heck it was. But, you know, almost took me back. And then I looked down and there was nothing. So yeah. Weird, huh?